So yesterday, after finishing our live broadcasting from Yokohama FM, I went to the Yokohama Trennale. I've been going to Yokohama Trennale for the last several times, and this year it's happening. And as you are keenly aware, it's really a difficult time, and I must first of all express my really deep-felt thanks to those people who are organizing the Triennale, because I can imagine it has been really, really difficult to, execute the planning, and because many artists wouldn't have been able to come to Japan, so it would have been very difficult to fine-tune the works and so on. So here's my greatest admiration for those who are involved. Having said that, I was thinking about the distancing between artist works and the reality, because after all, artwork must somehow live with the time, because otherwise it wouldn't be relevant. But if the distance was too close, then it would lose universality. So I think the works are presented in this year's Yokohama Trennale, Afterglow, did a really great job of keeping just right distance from the zeitgeist, and here's to the curators, Text Media Collective from India. These guys from India, they did a really great job in bringing together a really impressive contemporary art festival. My best three works would be, first, this work by, I'm really bad at names, and there was this work of fictional Olympic competitions where if you are on a balancing bar, you would put one of your feet into a bucket. There was this lady who were doing all these fictional Olympic gymnastics, and for me, that was really impressive, because probably it was conceived as I can't really locate. It was on the third floor, and on the third floor. I should have checked it out, but oh yeah, it's actually by Nilbar Gurish, I think. Nilbar Gurish, this artist. This artist presented a work of fictional gymnastics, and probably the artist herself was in the pictures, but this comic turn of Olympic gymnastics, which of course cannot be done this summer because of the pandemic. The Tokyo Olympics has been postponed to next year, and we are not sure if it'll be done at all in the end. But so these fictional Olympic gymnastics by Nilbar Gurish were really, I felt really deep in my heart. This comical twist, but yet so close to the heart of human existence, and also probably there was some reference to the gender issue, the idea that women are supposed to do the domestic works and so on. I mean, so there might be these social connotations as well, but the visual image itself was really striking, well crafted, and left a really strong impression on me. The second best piece of the art festival. By the way, I should have got the English version of this pamphlet, because it's kind of difficult to explain. I don't really know. There was this collection works about shrimps in this other venue of the art festival, Plot 48, and And it started from the story of a Hawaiian shrimp which can thrive, which can sustain their lives under really low nutrition level. So you can actually build an artificial ecosystem out of grass, and the water is in there, and these shrimps are moving. And sometimes it's sold in the souvenir shops or in Honolulu, so maybe you have seen it. And so, but for some reason or another, these shrimps do not produce offsprings. So the exhibition started from a question: how can we make these shrimps mate and produce offsprings? And it was the premise of this whole collection of really twisted and idiosyncratic expressions about the shrimp life and life in general. And I hugely enjoyed it because we're living in a difficult time, and we all need this merriment, this childlike whimsical merriment. And of course, since this is a contemporary art festival, all the expressions were done meticulously good. And so this shrimp festival, so to speak, was my second highlight of the Yokohama Trennale. Now, finally, the best piece of work for me of the whole festival was this video from by Conrad Arunanonchai. Sorry, this is also in Japanese, but this is a video about I think the artist's mother, no, artist's grandmother, and on the back of the Thai king who sadly passed away. Oh, and also there are drones flying around, and this video is really hard to explain. But this was an artistic experience of the highest kind. My iPhone keeps slipping down because I'm just putting on my books, and it's doesn't anyway. So this artist from Thailand did a really wonderful job of presenting a kaleidoscope of, if you like, of life and death and time passing and memories and dreams and hopes and sadness, and the visual image is really striking. So I would recommend to see this work. If you are lucky enough to go to Yokohama Trennale. So anyway, I express my thanks again to the organizers, curators, artists, because they did a wonderful job at this time of crisis. And mind you, you need to register. You need to book your ticket online beforehand, and you have to go at a specified time to avoid, too many people crowding into each other. After all, this social distancing is really important. But apart from that, you would really get a kick out of it if you go to the Yokohama Trennale and enjoy these really great works of art. So, off you go to Yokohama Trennale. I did.